Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our podcast, Cope with Us. My name is Luis, and today I'm joined by my co-host Kevin.
Hello.
And today we're gonna discuss a little bit about celebrities and their fans. And first off, since today's first episode, we are very excited. We're gonna discuss a little bit what the podcast is about, and which we're just gonna discuss different topics with the eyes of dilemmas. Which, if you don't know what a dilemma is just a question: would you rather have this or would you rather have that? And with that in mind, let's start things off with a silly dilemma, and which in every episode, each host is gonna prepare a dilemma for each other to see to break the ice, as some people say,
Exactly.
and to get prepared to the topic. So I'm gonna start, Kevin.
All right.
I'm gonna start with my dilemma.
Sure.
So since today's dilemma is about celebrities,
Uh huh.
would you rather have a paparazzi following you 24/7
All right.
or have a fan following you 24/7?
Jesus Christ.
I have to mention the paparazzi is gonna be hiding. It's like you're not gonna see him,
Okay, and the fan.
but you know he's taking picture of you, and the fan is just like he wants to be in front of you, but you can use him as like an assistant or something.
I mean, my initial thought is that it's literally as equally bad, because you're just being followed by some random person the whole day.
Yeah.
Um, I think I would probably go for the fan, because the fan is at least someone that has good intentions, that are not, well, they are selfish as well, of course. They're both selfish, but at least a paparazzi is doing it for his job, right?
Yeah. My thing was I would go with the paparazzi because
Oh,
even
okay.
though I don't know where he is, I mean you're gonna have photos every day. Do you have like a 24/7? Like if he doesn't interact with you, like he's just gonna take pictures. He's not gonna come with you like with a microphone.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
it's like
you're saying 24/7, so indoor of the house as well.
yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah, but then
that-
you have a fan outside of your house.
yeah, well, at least I'm like not being photographed while having a shower, or doing other
Oh yeah, no,
business
he
that no
he
one's
he
supposed to see.
respects like showers and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but I was thinking like, oh, I can have a picture every day. Like sometimes it's good, sometimes I'm feeling really bad, but I'd rather have that than some kid. If it's basically having a picture every day or having an assistant.
But yeah, it'll, of course,
A
the,
free
the
assistant.
paparazzi is doing his job,
Yeah.
and the fan can be, like, I need more information about the fan. I'm going for the fan anyway.
Okay, it doesn't
Like,
really matter.
is it a 12-year-old boy, or is it a
Let's say a
nice lady? Like,
say a 16-year-old girl,
okay.
like the most annoying.
Yeah, no, but then it's underage, so I can't choose that.
Yeah, but you can like, hey, can you get me coffee or something?
Uh huh.
I would
But
take a
that's-
picture. I would take a picture with you.
But that's like child abuse in a way,
Sure. Alright.
Nah, honestly.
Yeah, go with paparazzi. You go with fan.
Yeah, but
Like,
not with the 16-year-old.
Okay, 18-year-old.
Okay, that works better.
Okay. 70 and a half.
No.
Alright.
Then I would take the paparazzi for half a year, and then fan can change it up.
Okay.
All right, yeah. I mean, I also I made one for you as well. It's a bit more of a serious dilemma. Would you rather be a celebrity that is loved by everyone, but doesn't stand for what he or she believes in, or would you rather be a celebrity that is hated by many, but you actually stand for what you believe in?
Easy for me. I would say hated by everyone, but stand
Yeah,
by what I believe in.
but that also initially kind of means that you stand for things that are not necessarily good.
No.
I mean, if you stand for things that are good, you will still be loved by everyone.
No, the thing is, no, the joke is I stand with whatever I want, but then
Yeah.
they will hate me either way.
Yeah, of course, that's true.
That's the dilemma. It's not like, would you rather be a like racist guy, or would you rather not? I'm like, no, of course I would rather not.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's like I rather not being fake. I don't mind the hate. I would mind more being fake and then have a put a fake smile than hate of other people, because at least I can mute it.
Yeah, well, But then imagine the paparazzi that's following you actually hates you.
Oh, so they want to like take pictures out of context stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
I
if you're hated, your life becomes a lot
I mean,
worse than.
is it like the kid who cried wolf? Like the first time I take a picture of like they take a picture of me and say, oh, Luis is doing a scandal or something, and the fans and another fans, the people go, oh, that's outrageous.
Mm-hmm.
But the second time comes, they think the same. But the third time, fourth time, fifth time, it's like okay, that yeah, the guys doing outrageous stuff every day. So what's the problem? Like
Yeah. Okay.
you know,
Yeah, no, I see what you're getting at.
I feel like if I take the actual everyone love me, and then one day I don't see there's a camera pointing at me and say something completely outside.
Yeah, that's
then,
the risky part. But I would also say that it actually leaves you with being able to be real in your private atmosphere. In the end, it's just to the public, right?
I used to might be like a really left wing
Uh-huh.
like actor, and then a fan meets me, and then I go like, yeah, actually right wing all the way.
Mhm. Yeah.
Then I
Right.
just break the poor fans' ideals. No, I'd rather be hated, to be honest. What about you?
It's hard. I thought about it a little bit before the show. I would probably, yeah. I think I would go for the loved. Nah, no. I would choose the same. Yeah.
The hated?
It's really difficult. Yeah, but I don't have anything to back it up. Like neither of them seem like a fun life. I just don't want to be famous in general. So
I mean, of course, this is like extreme example, but
yeah.
everyone have people who hate them and like them. I mean, if you're famous and everyone hates
Yeah.
you don't have a career. So there's someone
yeah,
has to
yeah,
like you.
someone loves you, but there's many examples of celebrities that are almost solely hated,
Yeah,
right? So it's difficult, but hey,
I just like appreciate the peace of mind of not having to think about
yeah,
what
stuff like
what I'm
this.
gonna say next. You know.
Yeah, that's true. That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, that was fun actually. Next we like to continue about the podcast with a little bit of news of the week.
News / virals. I think we could say
Yeah.
it like that as well. 'Cause
And I think it's important. Some of the news, I think mainly, almost all the news we're gonna talk. Let me see. Yeah, almost all the news we're gonna talk today has to be a little bit with the Black Lives Matter movement. So I'm gonna a little bit explains a little bit. Not gonna go really deep into it, but if you are living under a rock and you don't know what the Black Lives Movement is, it's basically a movement all around the world fighting police brutality and racism against black people in all levels of in every country.
Yeah.
And it's something that's happened. It's horrible to see, and I think it's unbelievable to think that in 2020 we still have to fight this.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like everyone should know that every human being, no matter the color of the skin are humans basically, and we have to respect that. So especially these last weeks, it blew up. There was a video. Well, it's important to mention this fight has been going on for a long time, but in this week it blew up and came back into the main focus of everyone because of a video of a guy called George Floyd who died by the hands of the police.
Yeah, yeah.
And a horrible video. If you haven't watched it,
Don't.
yeah, if you want to learn about the topic, you
Yeah.
have to watch the video.
Yeah, absolutely. No, but it's a more complicated matter than that.
Yeah.
And
That
it's not really that's not really going to be the focus of this episode.
Yeah, not at all.
In general.
But since it's news, we have to
Yeah.
mention it.
Yeah, of course. And
There's
it's
no way to
mostly-
escape it.
Yeah, exactly. We tried to look for other stuff, but it just felt wrong to talk about that. So we really try to focus on celebrities that are
Yeah.
doing something or doing nothing with the whole Black Lives Matters movement, and just throw out our point of views based on those.
Yeah, we're not gonna discuss more about the Black Lives Matter movement, but we felt it's important to mention.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, with that out of the way, with the first topic, again, as mentioned, with the whole movement in mind, is about
A tweet I saw. Actually.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'll kick it off. I saw a tweet of two images. It went quite viral. Of Kylie Jenner's Instagram feed and Selena Gomez's Instagram feed. And initially, what it said was basically, okay, Selena Gomez is doing a lot for Black Lives Matter. She's doing a lot of posts of black people, trying to promote them, trying to tell them, kind of give them a platform. And then there is Kylie Jenner, who's just posting images of her in a bikini and of her child, etc., etc. And there was a whole, a backlash for Kylie basically because she has a big platform, 180 million followers on Instagram, and yet she's not really promoting anything for Black Lives Matter on the surface for people to see. So the question there is like, do those celebrities do they need to do this? Are they obliged to do this? Because it seems like the fans or the society in general tries to actually push them that way. What do you think about that?
Well, I think it's also important to mention that both of them have similar level of following.
Yeah, 180 million, both of them.
Yeah, so that's why like they are comparing these two. That's the only reason. I think it's for each their own, I guess. Like I understand people have a platform, and I don't follow neither of them.
I follow both, of course.
I don't follow it. So I don't know if Kylie Jenner at least post like a story or something talking about it. I hope she did.
I honestly I don't really know. I'm not too sure whether she did or not. But again, that still doesn't mean that she doesn't do anything for this movement, right? It can still mean that she promoted or not promoted. She donated money or she signed petitions or whatever. It doesn't mean that she didn't do anything.
Yeah, but the thing is like the main fight or the main discussion here is like the volume of how much you help.
Yeah.
Like Selena Gomez is posting picture of multiple black people and like you said a word like just showing them promoting them. That's the word I was looking for. Promoting them. That's her decision to do that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's her way to feel like she wants to do the extra step. That doesn't mean like everyone else has to do an extra step. And I understand both of them have basically the highest number of following on Instagram, but at the same time it's their decision. I'm sure I haven't, since I don't follow, for example, Kylie, I'm sure she has put like a story or something.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't want, if she feels like her Instagram is not the best platform, or she really don't want to go forward with that, I mean, it's her decision. I don't think they are. I don't like the idea of people being obligated to speak.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, they should speak, but people are not obligated to follow. Celebrities should not be obligated to like follow to be the top of the.
Yeah.
Or broadcasting, like, yes, if you have 180 million, yes, you should definitely say this is happening. This is my opinion, because you are influence over people. But then you don't need to, like when Selena Gomez is an extra step.
Yeah, no, but I don't necessarily believe that it's the extra step thing. It's just Selena Gomez is a singer / actress, right?
Yeah.
She makes music. She doesn't make any political based music, right? Or she doesn't act in politically.
I mean, she makes
movies.
Feminist stuff, but I don't know how far it's political.
But not like that's also political, of course, but in a way. But she doesn't make music about this. And for Kylie Jenner, like her Instagram page is her business. That's her work. She is basically an influencer on the internet, right? And for Selena, that's different. Like, why would she ruin her job? Like, she doesn't have to do this on her work floor.
Yeah.
And again, it can still mean that she already donated millions. I mean, she was literally together with Travis Scott, right?
Yeah.
She has a kid with him, and there's plenty of black people in her family. So I'm sure that she has this urge to at least do something about it.
I think we both agree that I'm sure she did something. We couldn't find anything on her Instagram, and the discussion here is like how far does celebrity have to go. I think if she already mentioned it sometimes, multiple times, that she donated, I don't agree with what you say, like, oh, it's gonna ruin her business, because I think her business nowadays is just if her face, like anything she does is her business now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that there's gonna
Well,
ruin
but
it.
she shows her face most on Instagram,
Yeah, of course.
and that's her platform for that.
Yeah. But I don't think that will ruin her business. I don't think that will help neither.
No, neither.
It's just like a decision everyone does sometimes, and that's why, like, if someone decides to do an extra step, it's their decision, and I think that's my main point. Like, it's their decision, then you shouldn't. If it's like donating stuff.
But what do you? The thing is, for me, like, what do you see as an extra step? Because I see a lot of people posting a black screen, and that's it. Do you think that's an extra step?
No.
No, exactly.
Like, that's a norm.
Yeah.
That's a norm, but Selena Gomez take it to like
The next level, like
having
really,
a
yes.
promoting someone every day and stuff like that, which is really nice. Really nice, but it's an extra step. Like, those steps that we need, but they are not. They shouldn't be forced.
No one should
Because
be forced
then-
to actually do that. Yeah.
The message or the intention of Selena is coming from her own, and that's what makes that
Genuine.
genuine.
Yeah.
And you force it to everyone else, then then it's not genuine. It's just doing it because people don't get mad.
Well, I remember Kylie actually. I think it was during the fires in Australia. Maybe it was not Kylie. Maybe it was someone else. But someone donated $1 million, and then it was calculated like, oh, it's only 0.1%.
Jeff Bezos, right? Or something.
Yeah,
like
Jeff Bezos. I think that was him. Yeah, and it was basically considered as nothing, and that's why people were hating on it. So even when they promote donating something, they still get backlash on that. So, who knows? Maybe Kylie donated just with without promoting it on the internet because she didn't feel the urge to do that. And I think that's annoying. I think that's the annoying part, that people need to show what they did. Like, celebrities need to show what they did for actual people to believe they are doing the right thing.
Yeah, this is kind of different news topic, but we're going with the Jeff Bezos stuff. Someone on Twitter saying like, oh, Jeff Bezos is almost close to $1 trillion on worth.
Mm-hmm.
That worth, and it's like, if he give $1 million to, he has enough money to basically give $1 million to everyone in the world.
Mm-hmm.
He will resolve world poverty, and it's like, no, that wouldn't resolve anything.
No, because
It's just everyone's just have $1 million more.
Yeah.
But it's like the same idea of like, oh, we need money, just print more money. No, that doesn't work.
No, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's just so dumb. And also, he doesn't have $1 trillion on his bank account.
No, exactly.
It's like he has in stock. He has in multiple businesses. Like, net worth is not how much money you have on your bank account. It's like how much money you have generated, or can you, like, stock and stuff like that. He doesn't. He cannot just take out $1 trillion out of the bank.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
And it's just like those comments for me is.
Yeah,
I understand your position. It's just so dumb. It's that the world doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, to go on that, like another influencer, an actress actually, Emma Watson, right? Did you see her feat? What she did with her Instagram page because
Not really.
resolving the Black Lives Matter. Oh yeah, of course. Well, she posted an image 3 times with the black square, of course, like everyone's doing, and then a white frame around it to match the aesthetic of her page, and she did that, and then she didn't post anything for 1 or 2 days, and the whole world basically went crazy. Like, the social medias went crazy, saying like, oh, she actually posts stuff matching only her aesthetic, she's doing it for herself, blah blah blah. And it's kind of the Kylie Jenner thing. Like, Kylie Jenner didn't post anything because she didn't want to like ruin her feed or anything, and Emma Watson did it in a way that it matches her feed, and then the world still goes crazy about it. And then funnily enough, she's been posting a lot of similar content as Selena Gomez recently. So she kind of proved them wrong in a way.
I think if you have a static on your Instagram feed, like having a frame stuff, and the attention is what matters. But then I feel like it would be worse if she posted like without the frame, and then a week from now she deleted because of to keep her static.
Yeah.
I think she did it in a way to like compromise in some way or another. Say like, okay, I want to keep this because it's my own shit. I want to help on my own version.
Yeah.
And I don't see anything wrong with that. I think it would be worse like a week from now and she just deletes everything.
Yeah. Well, again, I still believe that the only way you could actually prevent yourself from getting hate, because at one point, right, someone's gonna stop. Like Selena Gomez is doing this now for maybe 2 weeks, and in a week or two she's gonna stop. And that's gonna backlash again because people are gonna be like, yeah, well, why did you stop? It still needs to be going on. So the only way you can somehow do well is by create
a bot that uploads a bit.
Yeah, right, exactly. No, but by actually creating a page yourself where you post stuff for the rest of your life, and it's still people will bash it down because
yeah, but
you don't do it on your main page where you have so many more followers that can actually see it. So
it's like there's no way to win.
There's no way to win for celebrities, exactly.
Yeah, for them.
Yeah, right. Well, actually, like again, this is another discussion, but we always say, "Oh, celebrities have the money. We shouldn't feel bad for them." But stuff like this makes me happy. I'm poor. Well, not poor, but
not recognized.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like you don't have people looking at everything you do.
Yeah.
I think just to close it up, in both of these scenarios, just let people do their intentions. Yeah. I think it's better for everyone if people have good intentions when they're doing something than just they're doing something because they're following the norm. And especially in these moments of like you need to show your solidarity.
Yeah.
If they don't post the black squares because that doesn't mean they don't fight out for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably like she doesn't feel like people doesn't feel like that's the best way to fight for it.
Yeah.
Like don't just follow trends, follow your own intentions, follow for those like moments of ideas or stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. I agree.
I think that's enough for news now. We had another one in mind, but I think it's just so dumb compared to like the one we discussed.
No, I agree.
Yeah. So, the next we have is topical dilemmas. For us, this is basically for us we ask some questions regarding the topic itself. We have this question we prepared before, and we feel like they are the main topics that we want to see, we want to understand, and we just want to.
Yeah, it's not necessarily full on related to Black Lives Matter in this case. It's again more to the main topic. It was only the news specifically this week, especially was related to that that topic.
And it's also good to mention that we're not looking for an answer. There's no answers to these dilemmas. It's just this is what we stand and this is where we are, and that's it. There's no conclusion. So the topical dilemmas, first we have, to what extent is it normal to idolize celebrities? Idolize meaning you see the celebrities, you say, oh, I want to be like that person. Everything that person do is fine, is correct. That person has to be basically God.
Yeah, and you also follow what this person does on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Like you see that on Friday, 17th of June at 2:52 p.m. this person actually went to the supermarket and bought 2 avocados and a banana, and then
in the supermarket, but he or she didn't went to like a farmer's market.
Yeah.
Help their community.
Yeah, exactly.
Out there.
Well. But yeah, you basically follow this extreme day-to-day routine of this person and or general or several people, sorry, yeah, to what extent is it normal to do something like? Have you ever done this? Have you ever been so obsessed with a celebrity that you actually, um,
I'll say no,
no?
but I have idolized other people, like people I know personally. I
Okay.
learned the bad way that you should never idolize anyone. Like
Okay.
you should understand that people are not perfect.
Yeah, of course.
And once you understand that, like, it gives you so much peace of mind. On
Mhm.
sense, like you can see, like you don't get disappointed.
Yeah, if they do something.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
it's just like I hate when I hate the word idolize other people because it's so much pressure into that person and so much pressure into you, because if you that person results to be wrong,
Yeah.
then they receive backlash, or not even wrong, just doing something that you don't think that person would do.
Yeah.
But then you feel bad because you idolize someone that's is not correct, and then you also get affected by it. So I would
Yeah.
say, like, it's normal today, like since especially like teenager age,
Mhm.
you can see. I made the joke before, like 16-year-old teenager.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
But I think that those from 14 to 16,
But
in my opinion, especially women,
Mhm.
are more easy to idolize people, and it's a phase. I think it's actually a
but-
phase.
I don't agree that you think it's a phase. Especially because we are in this society where social media is so big, people go older, right? Like, I think the 2010s is really the social media idolizing era that started back
2010
then.
from you mean 2010 from 2020? Like 20?
Yeah, like the last 10 years, it has
Okay.
been growing, and people back then were 12 years old. They're now 22.
Yeah.
Right, and those people, of course, a lot of them actually leave this platform and do something else with their life, but there are still a lot of people actually in this that still idolize them at the age of 22.
But this is not new.
No, this is not necessarily
Before there
new.
was
Yeah, of course.
magazines every week.
Yeah, no, of course, but social media like definitely intensifies it.
Yeah.
Like the
yeah.
magazine you read every week and you see what they did. You don't see that they went to the store at 2:52 p.m. on 17th of June.
With 255.
2:55 right
It's-
now, but yeah,
they're
okay.
still in the store.
Yeah, they're still there.
They're
They're
paying
right there
now.
right now. Your
They're-
idol is right there.
Yeah,
right
they're
now.
paying now.
Yeah, right, exactly. So,
My camera
But-
is telling me
do you believe that idolizing is the same as having a role model?
no.
No, it's a different thing.
I think role model
It's someone, yeah,
is someone like
you look up to.
you look up to what they have done.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I mean, you can look someone like you can have a role model for like fitness stuff. Oh, I want to have a body like that. Or you want to have a role model like, for example, ecological. Like you want to.
Mhm.
I like what that person is doing for the world and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what they have done, but it's not for that
Yeah,
person.
it's about caring what it's about caring what important stuff they have done and what they stand for more than where they go to the supermarket or
Yeah.
where do you care what they look like or that kind of stuff. Well, looking like if you look at it from a fitness perspective, for example, you can say yeah, okay, but let's say, oh, this outfit looked really great on them, I'm gonna go crazy for the next hour, cry in my room.
It's like if you're vegan and then you want to have a body
Yeah.
like The Rock, but then you see him eating meat.
Yeah.
And then you go, oh, I don't like him anymore. Like, no, you like him because of what he accomplished in his body.
Yeah.
That doesn't really has anything to do. Like, you can be as strong as The Rock, but
Yeah.
with being vegan or whatever.
I mean, with that logic, you cannot idolize anyone because everyone has at least one or two different opinions than you.
Yeah, but
And
that's
that's
what
very minimal.
people do.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the problem. I don't think, and it shouldn't be normal. I get it. Like, I understand. There's a lot of now people that, to older age, they continue idolizing. But yeah, I think it's a dangerous. It's so dangerous for everyone involved.
Yeah, because
One-
it also makes you set certain standards, right? For
Yeah.
yourself, but also for you, the way you look to other people. If you
Yeah.
idolize someone to such an extreme, you will see those people. You will see the people around you, almost like them in a way. I think.
Yeah.
Right. You want to be like this person, and you want other people to be like this person, especially maybe in a relationship kind of manner,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
So you see someone and you're like, oh shit, this person is completely different than the person I idolize.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the crazy part, maybe, that you idolize them to the extent that you know, fan fictions and stuff like that. Do you think that's a creepy thing, or do you think that's
No.
it's a normal thing?
I mean, for us, it's probably like if you ask, for us, probably would say like, oh, it's kind of weird. But to be honest, I've seen so much.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like in community and stuff like that. I mean, I like video games. I've seen stories about the characters in the video games.
Yeah.
And what's the difference between that and stories about the
People, yeah.
the
Okay.
people? Like they just write some are okay, family friendly, some are not.
Yeah.
But when you're in a community such like that, you just want to create stuff. You want to discuss it. Imaginary. I don't see anything wrong with that, to be honest.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I always have the mentality of like to each their own. Like
Yeah.
I don't care whatever until like I don't care whatever when anyone does until it affects someone else.
Mm-hmm.
And if they are celebrities, I think they know
Yeah.
what they're doing. Like they know that there are gonna be people idolizing them and people following them, and it's part of the job. Sadly
One way or
enough,
another,
it's
yeah,
part
yeah.
it's part of the job. So I think in conclusion, is it normal? I think for a lot of people it is. For me, I would rather not. I'll say like it shouldn't be,
No, I think I agree with you. I mean,
but yeah,
there's a very thin line between idolizing someone and having someone as a role model.
yeah,
I think that's the difficult part, which also like kind of asks the next questions, like
Yeah.
to what extent do celebrities have to be role models? Do they have to be idolizable? That's probably not a word, but idolizable people. Like, do they have to be
yeah. To one extent, like people should be,
admirable? You know?
yeah,
Are they responsible for their fans? Like, are they responsible for what they do? Right? Like, I'm sure that a lot of celebrities.
well, they're not. Well, responsible to the fan of their fans or to their fans.
Of their fans and to their, well, yeah, both. I think both, because let's say some celebrity does something, whether it's IRL or on social media, and a person reacts really heavily to that,
Yeah.
and it really affects them in their life.
Yeah.
Like, is that then the celebrity's fault, or is that then the fault of this person in general for just simply being too obsessed with this celebrity and taking it too serious, like really idolizing them?
Yeah, I think. Thing is that's even more difficult that idolize. Like it goes with the idolizing stuff, but a lot of celebrity have audiences that are young age,
Mm-hmm.
and when you're younger, if someone with a celebrity status do something, you don't think about it. You say, "Oh, that's okay. Let's. If he can do it or she can do it, why can't I?"
Yeah.
And I think it goes a little bit into something I want to bring up. It was the cancel culture stuff,
Mm-hmm.
on which celebrities are not designed to be perfect human beings.
Yeah.
Like celebrities are still human beings, and it sounds like this entire podcast sounds like, oh, celebrities have it wrong, have it difficult, poor them. But at the end of the day, like, yeah, they're human beings, that they are able to make mistakes, they're able to have their own opinion,
Yeah.
and if they're able to make mistakes, and
Yeah, that's
you are able to make mistakes,
Yeah, I am
and when
allowed
you-
to do that.
and no, you're not.
Ah.
And when
Well-
when you do a mistake,
Well, yeah.
don't you like sometimes like, okay, I did that, but come on, let's just move on.
Yeah, but let's look at it like this, right? An example of cancel culture is Kevin Hart,
Yeah,
right? He made homophobic comments.
he made like 2 tweets about it.
Yeah,
And it's so
a long
silly.
time ago. But you say that if I can make mistakes, but if I would have done that,
Yeah.
in today's society, if that would end up on social media, those people would contact our university. And I don't know. Again, I don't know. I've seen tweets now about
Oh, yeah, I've seen-
racist stuff that people actually get kicked out of
that's so
their
scary.
universities.
That's so scary for me.
Well, depends what you say.
Yeah, of
on
course,
social
of course.
media,
There's
of
some
course.
peop-
Yeah, it is quite scary that you can, if you say something that is slightly
Yeah.
different to the majority's opinion,
Yeah.
people might actually take actions on that and might actually contact your university or your job or whatever, and suddenly you're out, right?
Yeah.
And I think this actually is quite funny. Like it really started off with celebrities having this issue because they are in the daylight, but now on social media, if someone posts something on social media, a regular person like a 20-year-old guy who lives somewhere in Sweden or whatever, if someone does that, they can suddenly get kicked out of their university or something like that.
Do you feel like that's fair?
Mm,
Not even depending on what, like, not even depending what they say. Like they could say something
it's
really
difficult.
bad.
I think
If
I think people need to be educated, and not necessarily in the sense that, because we're talking about universities here, like in the sense of getting their studies, but people need to be educated in the sense that they need to understand what they did wrong.
Yeah.
And okay, of course, kicking them out will probably tell them, okay, shit, I did something wrong, but it probably will tell them, okay, fuck, I did something wrong, fuck this university, fuck them for thinking that whatever I did was wrong.
Yeah.
So like I would say it's more the university's goal to actually have a conversation with them, talk to them, see what went wrong, and see if it's like a fixable thing and if it won't reoccur. I think that's the problem. I think that's what needs to be done at a young age already. Is people need to be educated about topics that are very sensitive to society and that are very important to society.
I think sensitive is a good word. Like it's sensitive, but doesn't mean it's like it shouldn't be talked about. Like it all depends on with what intentions you say something.
Mm-hmm.
For example, the Kevin Hart comments were if talking about when his kid was younger,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and he feel like if his boy kid started
His son. Yeah.
his son, yes, I forgot about that. His son started acting with some gay intentions or gay.
Well, what are considered gay intentions?
Well,
right? If he would play with a dollhouse.
Yeah, the
probably,
dollhouse.
He
yeah.
would trash the dollhouse.
He would buy a dollhouse.
Yeah.
Then he would break the dollhouse on his son's head.
Okay. Yeah.
Which it sounds so much as a joke
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
and that's the problem now. Like, to what extent everything is a joke? Like, do you have to put at the end joke,
Yeah.
or do you like the context is the most important thing here, and that's why I say, like, is it fair to people get their life ruined for one comment they did?
Yeah.
Because, for example, I come from a completely different culture where for us we didn't experience World War II,
Mm-hmm.
so we had some comments about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know if I come here and says those comments here, it's understandably it's not gonna be taken the same way as taken back then.
Yeah.
But if I say it with my audience, for example, in my Twitter audience, if from my country, is it
It's different energy you get back.
yeah. Is
absolutely.
it good? Is it bad? Like if I say something that for us sense is okay, but then from someone, they see it and
Well,
they don't understand.
The truth is, you will never be able to please everyone.
Yeah.
So some people probably laughed at the tweet that Kevin Hart posted, and not all of them have to be homophobic. That's not necessary. Like it can just be, people perceive it as a joke because it's Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is a comedian, and other people will see it as an offense.
Yeah, I think that's important. Like the context of, and you said you're gonna please everyone, but then it's not fair that let's say you please 85% of your audience,
Mhm.
and then there's a 15% that you don't please.
Yeah.
And those are the ones who are gonna take action.
Yeah, of course.
Because the ones you please, you go, haha, funny, and then they keep more forward. They don't call you university, say, hey, your student,
Yeah.
really funny guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, unfortunately, that doesn't happen. 'Cause, yeah.
Hey, whatever your student said, you should give him a raise. You know?
Yeah.
You should
exactly.
just give him a diploma. And it's that 15% that those are the ones they're gonna take the action.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
nowadays I'm really scared of whatever I tweet and they say like, oh, if you don't have any, ill intention, then why are you scared? But in my mind I don't have any bad intentions.
Yeah,
But in the mind of someone else,
you might actually.
I have, you know.
Yeah. That's the scary part of social media in general. Like you
Yeah.
can never see the intention of the person, and 9 out of 10 times you can't even see the person themselves, except maybe a profile picture that they might be on, because it could also just randomly be some other person.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
for example, your profile picture is not you.
No, exactly. So no one knows who I am. So no one can make judgment on that.
My profile picture is just me with a
Filter.
Snapchat filter
Yeah.
to give me a big ass smile.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, it's hard. It's hard to say. Like, again, we kind of rolled off the topic to what extent we are responsible for celebrities. Well, no, in the end, I think it kind of made sense. Like, we are responsible for them because we have the power to, cancel them or to make them lose their job. Like the Guardian of the Galaxy guy, you said,
James Gunn.
James
Yeah,
Gunn
he
lost his job, got it back eventually.
Yeah, I think so.
But still, that leaves a big impact on your I don't even know what he did.
He made some. What happened with James Gunn? He made a lot of those jokes.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Hart was like 1 or 2.
Yeah, and he was.
James Gunn made a lot.
Yeah.
But it was like actually 2008, 2006, or something like that, which they don't make it correctly. I'm seeing right now he's 53 years old.
Yeah.
So when he made the joke, he was 43 years old, something like that. Doesn't make him like. He's not a. By 43, you know what you're saying.
Yeah, you should know what you're saying.
It's not like he was 23 or 20 years old.
Yeah.
But either way, the point stands. Like, sometimes you make stuff that you say stuff that you find it funny, you find it not offensive at all.
Mm-hmm.
But who cares what you think is how the audience.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's important to keep in mind for the celebrity stuff, because celebrities
teach them what they have to say.
Yeah.
Instead of canceling them.
Also, celebrities have the big thing is like celebrities have a team behind them.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, they have a social media expert or like how they call it, like the PR
manager, yeah.
PR manager, personal branding or whatever. And it's to a point like to what extent does what the celebrities tweet or say is like actually them or not like a PR team saying what they have to say.
Yeah. No, that's definitely true.
And that's why I going way back to your dilemma. I'd rather be genuine. I'd rather be genuine than just
fake it and let everyone
fake it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's probably not the best marketing or.
Well, yeah.
But I think for me it will give me peace of mind.
Yeah. Well, I mean, of course, there's also a difference between being genuine and being a complete asshole.
Yeah,
right?
of
like,
course. You can be a genuine asshole.
Yeah, exactly. You can be a
or
genuine
you can
asshole
be a
and then
genuine good guy.
And then make a little mistake here and there, or along the road. And
how about genuine regular guy?
Genuine regular.
Who has a
true.
following?
Yeah.
I think that's how we should see celebrities.
Yeah.
They're just generally regular.
They are, but they are famous.
Yeah.
But they're just
yeah. But, okay, so there's celebrities that are famous for singing, acting, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What happens is a celebrity like, what's the name of the Swedish girl? Greta
Thunberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happens if one day there's a photo of her like eating an ice cream and then she, with a plastic.
She throws it away.
Like, or sometimes you throw like
Yeah.
Something to the trash and you miss.
Yeah.
And someone took a picture of that.
Right in that moment.
Yeah, isn't like going against their ideas? Ideas. Is it then okay to say, hey, what is going on here?
I mean, people that actually already dislike her,
Yeah.
will definitely use this against her.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem. Like a big group of people that don't like this specific person, or the big group, like the 50% you said, will actually use this, and then the other 85% sees this, and a lot of them make the judgment, okay, well, this is bullshit, you're just taking something out of context.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't look further. A lot of people actually are that narrow-minded. They see one tweet and they think, okay, this is correct. And trust me, like, this is a whole different topic, of course, but like fake news, especially on social media, is so incredibly. There's such a high amount of that online,
Yeah.
you know. So, but again, that's a whole different topic. I think we're done. I think we're through. I
Yeah.
think we discussed quite a lot.
I think as
I
I
think
mentioned,
I think the conclusion is that celebrities are just
human beings also.
human beings that we all have to feel really bad for.
No,
I think that's the conclusion we make out of this.
I feel like
honestly.
celebrities, we should feel really bad on their mention,
Yeah,
especially on during the pandemic.
yeah,
They were trapped on their multi-million dollars
yeah,
mansion.
yeah.
Poor them. But jokes aside, I think first, in our opinion, idolizing celebrities shouldn't be normal. Like we understand, like there's an age that you see a celebrity, you see like role model. There's a difference between idolizing someone and having a role model. You can
Alright,
have a role
yeah.
model of people. Oh, I like the way they sing, I like the way they dance, I like the way whatever. But I understand that that's what they do,
Yeah,
their job or whatever. Or I like the way they act or something.
yeah,
But they can also, they're human beings, and that what you see on screen is not 100% the personality,
mm-hmm.
compared to idolize, when you think actually like 100% of the time the person is like what you see on screen.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me ask this then, and you can only answer with yes or no, right? Are celebrities responsible for their audience and fans?
Responsible for?
Yes.
Can I say maybe? Like I
No,
can say
yes
50
or no?
50. No, I say no then.
And are the fans responsible for the celebrities?
Are the fans responsible for the celebrities? No.
Okay. Well, that's
Bo-
good.
Both,
Then we,
of-
then we
both,
have,
both of them have a background.
yeah.
Like, if you want to take this to the extreme, some kids make well, not with celebrity, but like for example, video games. Some kids make a shooting and go, oh, he plays Call of Duty. That doesn't have to be 100% of the cost. Like the kids is, every person has their own mind and personality.
Yeah.
So it's not fair to say, oh, this kid is act like this because he's fan of this.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fair for neither the kid or the artist, whatever. Like every person is so deep that you can have, there's no one you can pinpoint. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I thought the yes or no part would be a good way to end it, but a lot of more discussion.
Yeah, but I just don't feel
But,
fair.
yeah.
Fair to say yes or no.
Yeah, of course, I get that.
Because
But okay, again,
talking
a
about
lot
the-
to discuss, a lot to think about.
Yeah.
Feel free to contact us if you hear this somewhere out there on the moon or something. You know?
Yeah. So well, then I'll say thank you for
Yes,
listening
thank
our
you
first
very much.
episode.
Hope you had some sort of enjoyment out of this.
Yeah. We'll come back hopefully very soon with another topic. So bye everyone. Have a nice day,
See you.
night or whatever. Bye.
Bye.